today. I literally got a movie that dropped today, Space Jam: A New Legacy. Oh my goodness. It finally just hit me. I can't believe it. I'm so honored. I'm so humbled. This is crazy. It doesn't make sense to me, but I got so much energy today. I hope everybody go out, check it out in the movie theaters. Man, HBO Max, wherever it's around you, please check it out. I promise you won't be disappointed. I'm just super hyped right now. I can't even control my energy right now. I'm watching my son right now playing a basketball game in Augusta, Georgia. My wife is right next to me. She's looking at me crazy because it's like 8 o'clock in the morning. Oh, and let me not forget the most important, my haters. Just want to say, I love you guys. And why are we chasing a runaway train?
We're in DC world, Doc. And where there's trouble, there's superheroes.
LeBron, what do you think of the way Damian Lillard has been playing as of late?
What do I think? Is that like a real question? No, that's not a real question.
Are you impressed? Are you impressed with the way Dame's been
I
playing?
know how Damian Lillard's been playing as of late. I mean, he's playing at the All-Star level that, he showed obviously when he was at the All-Star game. But listen, man, the guy's a superstar, man, in our league, and he's showing it right now, leading his team. Obviously, where I don't think a lot of, people thought they'd be, at the beginning of the season. But him as a leader of the team, he's got those guys in the position to, fight in the West. So,
Do you think he's underappreciated? Underestimated?
no, I don't think so. I don't think so. But he definitely uses that. I like how he uses that. But I mean, true. If you're a true basketball, which is not a lot of true basketball minds and people that understand the game. But for me, I understand it. I know. Give me Damian Lillard. I'll show you how appreciated he'll be.
You think you stole All-Star MVP from him?
What?
You think you stole the All-Star MVP from him?
Now you're getting crazy. We won.
I know.
He wasn't on my team.
No, but he had 21 points, and you guys beat him. You took it from him by beating him.
I like you guys. You guys it's cool. I like this crowd so far. Go ahead.
What do you admire about Phil Knight, or is there something from his life or his career that you've taken away that you apply to anything that you do?
No, it's not nothing from his life that I apply to my life. Now we're from two different walks of life. What I appreciate, and I've always appreciated him, is giving a skinny kid from Akron, Ohio, an opportunity and a chance to continue to build such a great brand. And listen, I mean, we all know his story. I mean, if you don't, you should read his book and you'll get a better understanding. But for me, having a personal relationship with him, I've appreciated everything that he's ever done in his life. To be able, for me, when I was able to come out as an 18-year-old kid from a small city, to have an opportunity to be with such a great brand like Nike and continue the legacy of not only Phil Knight but the brand itself. So he's just an incredible person, incredible guy, incredible mind, obviously. And the best thing about him, he's always talked about just listening to the voice of the athlete, because we're the ones who pushed the needle, and he understood that. He had no ego on running a multi-billion-dollar company. So you got to salute that.
I'm sure you've been asked this many times, but with all the changes to your team as of late, how has it changed the team as a whole?
Well, we're still working. We're still getting, but we're not in Portland's situation. They've been together for a few years now, and they kind of know what they're going to get themselves into on a night-to-night basis. But for us, we're still working. Adding 4 new guys, and we've been hit with the injury bug, as a lot of other teams have. In this season, at this part in the season. So we're still working to get better.
How much have you guys missed Kevin Love?
We've missed Kevin Love. We've missed Tristan. We've missed Jetty the last couple of games. We've missed Rodney Hood the last couple of games, and everybody else that's been out throughout the course of the season. Obviously, you know, with Kevin Love's production, 20 and 10 for the most part every night, you miss that more than anything. And, you know, and it happened right before the All-Star break, so right when we were getting our new 4 guys. So you've missed that as well, too, obviously.
You often talk about how tough buildings are for you to play in and the ones that present kind of that kind of atmosphere. Where does this one rank?
I don't know where it ranks, but their fan support has always been there from day one since I entered the league. And I think you can put them right up there with some of the best fan bases that you have in the NBA. You know, they come out and support their ball club and their franchise every single night, and it's always a little even more energetic when I'm in here, you know, throughout my 15 years. So, you know, it's been pretty cool to be a part of this, I guess, this journey here as well, being in Portland.
We have breaking NBA news. Damian Lillard has officially requested a trade from the Portland Trail Blazers, and the Knicks, the Los Angeles Lakers, Miami Heat, and Golden State Warriors are the 4 teams that Lillard is interested in joining. This is such big NBA news. People have talked about, okay, maybe Lillard will request a trade, but honestly, in my mind, I'm always thinking Damian Lillard is such a loyal player, I don't see him requesting a trade. But after all these years and all these tough playoff losses, he's finally decided to request a trade from the Blazers. So with that said, let's talk about how the Los Angeles Lakers could trade for him. Now, the Knicks, Lakers, Heat, and Warriors, those are the 4 teams. And out of all 4 of those teams, I would argue that the Lakers actually have the least amount of picks and good young players to go ahead and trade for Lillard. So that puts them in a tough spot. Now, if Damian Lillard is really persistent about saying, hey, I really want to go to the Lakers, maybe it could happen. If he's saying the only team I want to go to is the Lakers, maybe it could happen. But really, the only scenario I see where the Lakers would be able to bring in Damian Lillard is if they traded Anthony Davis. Now, I know that's tough, but would the Lakers do that? I don't know. I don't think so, because he is an important part of their franchise. He helped them win the championship last year. I mean, he's a very key player to the franchise, and you don't really treat your franchise players like that. So with that said, I feel like it would be hard for the Lakers to pull off a trade, but maybe if some of the other teams aren't willing to give up many of their young players to bring in Lillard, maybe it's possible, but it would still be a really difficult situation for the Los Angeles Lakers to bring in Lillard. But it is interesting that the Lakers are a team that he is interested in, and maybe the Lakers could somehow pull it off. I'm sure in the coming days, we will probably get reports about the teams that are the front runners to actually make a trade for him. Obviously, those are the 4 teams he's interested in, but we'll have to see what teams are making the best trade offers and stuff like that. But yeah, guys, that is pretty much going to wrap it up for the video. Let me know what you think about this news. It's absolutely crazy. And if you enjoyed the video, please be sure to leave a like on it and subscribe if you are new. Have a great day. And if you want to watch another one about 3-point sharpshooters that the Los Angeles Lakers could sign this offseason, click the video on screen, and I'll see you guys in the next one. Peace.